Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Craft and Chat. So hopefully everybody is doing good this morning. It looks like there's some people in here that are already chatting this morning. There is Joe Fix It For You. Good morning, my dear. Hopefully you're doing good. There is Miss Penny Ortiz. She is in here this morning. And Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Good morning. They are chitty chatting back and forth. And she was asking Penny if Penny had gotten her package. Um, I'm assuming she's talking about from her. And I'm wondering, I think today it was scheduled to be, the package from me was supposed to be delivered today. So I'm not sure if you've gotten mine. Wendy at Hardneck Farm actually got hers a day early. She wasn't supposed to get hers till Wednesday, and she got it on Tuesday. So there's Miss Virginia Alexander. Good morning to you. I do hope everybody got their package because I know the mail is kind of running slow because of Christmas. So we got to give the mail people a little bit of grace, just a little bit of grace. So anyways, I have had a headache and I think it's the weather. I think it is the weather. The rain has come in, and I think it was trying to come in, and just the change and all the weather back and forth. It is really just kicking me in the butt. And I almost didn't do Craft and Chat. I waited till the very last minute to put a thumbnail up, as you guys can see, because I just wasn't sure, man, am I feeling up to it this morning? So I thought I'd just get on here and talk to everybody and see if everybody's ready for Christmas, and see how you guys are doing and what you're up to. I probably will not have Craft and Chat next Thursday because next Thursday is Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Looks like Ed with Whistle Stop Homestead is in this morning. He said good morning to me and everybody in the chat. So Penny said, Ginger, I haven't gotten yours yet, but I will picking up today's mail at 10:30 this morning. Okay, so yours is supposed to be there today. There is Jamie's Country Living. Good morning, Jamie. There is James Hall. Thank you for coming in. He said eating breakfast. And there is, it skipped on me, Tony at Our Cabin in the Woods. Good morning, Tony. I hope you guys got your package. You were supposed to get it yesterday. Anyways, again, we're going to give our mail people some grace today or this time of year, because it is so just crazy for them. So good morning, Troy. How are you doing? I hope everything is okay with you. He's saying, morning, y'all, great brothers and sisters. Rebecca said, Ginger, I wouldn't want you to have it on Christmas Day. We all need to be with our family and friends. Absolutely. Amen. Thank you, Rebecca. You never know where we'll get pop-up lives from, when we have a little bit of downtime in our Christmas, throughout our Christmas holidays. So you just never know. Jamie's saying good morning to everybody in chat. And Penny is saying hello to everybody. Oh, thank you, Jamie. She said, smash that like button. Yes, if you have the opportunity on your way in or on your way back out, make sure you smash that like button. Yes, we did. She went out late to get the mail. Okay, good. I'm glad you got yours. So I know that Tony and Wendy have both gotten theirs. So Penny, you're on the list to get yours today, is what it says. I see Joey is in here saying hello to everybody. There is Bowen. Good morning, Bowen. Hopefully you're doing good this week. And everything is going well with you. So I didn't really have much to talk about today, but you know me, I could talk about nothing for an hour. Just the weather's been kooky and crazy, and now it's supposed to rain all day long today. So I have a feeling that's what's causing, my noggin, this headache. But so yeah. How is everybody? What are your plans? Are you done with your Christmas shopping? Tony, you probably did most of yours through Amazon and online because he said, I'm not running around any stores. Uh, Thank you, Joey. He said, hit that thumbs up too if you guys are so inclined. So I've got my other laptop making sure. And how is the sound? Hopefully the sound is better than it was on Monday night for digging in the word, because apparently my sound was not very good. I'm cold and wet, Bowen said. I understand that. I understand that. I did all my shopping mostly online. Yep, that's kind of what we did too. This year, it just makes it a lot easier when you don't have to do the shipping, especially if you send it directly to someone through Amazon, which is a wonderful thing that they offer. So for all of us who maybe wait till close to the last minute or something like that. My Christmas shopping consists of making things for people instead of buying. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, good. Jamie said sound is good. I'm so glad. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing this morning? Hopefully you're doing good. And Penny said, you sound great to me. Thank you. I still have a little bit of a headache, so the sound has nothing to do with that. It's just me being groggy sounding. And I feel like I'm a little swollen in the sinuses, but I'm telling you, I think it has everything to do with this rain that's come in, and it's supposed to rain all day today. That is what it's going to be. And that's my outlook. Let's see. Jamie said, I'm thawing out after tending animals and breaking ice. Yes, I did that the other day, and we have a rain catchment system that the top of it froze. It's a big IBC tote, and the top of it froze. And Joey had put like a little hammer out there for me to, it's actually not a little one, it's pretty heavy, to break that ice up. And I hammered, and whoop, it slipped right out of my hand and went right to the bottom. So I had to go get like a little, it's like a little mini pitchfork for hay, and go fishing in that barrel to get it, or the rain in the IBC tote to get it back out. That was super fun. Super fun. But I got it back out. I didn't want to leave it sitting at the bottom there. Because with the next night being as cold as it was going to be, it would have frozen to the bottom probably. Tony said, there is nothing going on here at all. Angie leaves for Minnesota Saturday for a week, so I'm here by myself. I think some of my kids will be stopping by and checking on me. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. So you got people checking up on you. That's what you want for sure. So it's just you and the animals. So there you go. There you go. Well, now's the time, Tony, that you could start planning your gardens for next year. I'm really wishing spring was here already. You can kind of tell. Jamie said top and sides were froze. LOL. I was using my little hammer too. Well, hopefully you didn't lose yours like I lost mine. I regained it, but I mean, still. That's good, Tony. Safe travels to Angie. Yes, absolutely. Safe travels for Angie. And hopefully she enjoys her week of traveling, and hopefully it's some good visits with family and things like that. So let's see. I was going to say something. Oh, the other night on I was on Round the Hay Bale on Tuesday night, and Anne and Casey started talking about Russian tea. Has anybody else heard of Russian tea? I mean, I am almost I'll be 60 years old this coming year. I had never in my life heard of Russian tea. It's something that you make at home, and you can give it as a gift. Anne was talking about it as one of those last minute gift ideas that you can do for, like my parents used to put like an extra present under the tree just in case somebody, it was a very generic present already wrapped, but just in case that, you know, unexpected visitor dropped by, we'd have something for them. I think a lot of people's parents used to do that. I don't know that that's a big thing anymore. Um, Hey y'all, bacon, eggs, hash browns, and Grand's biscuits and homemade jalapeno jelly. Miss Lisa's recipe. Oh, awesome. 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 Yeah, Jamie, I had never heard of it before. So we went to Walmart yesterday. And let me tell you something. The stores are getting crowded. Okay. They're getting packed because usually on a Wednesday, that time of day, the stores are not too bad. You can pretty much navigate through it pretty quickly. Um, but it is that time of year where all stores are going to be packed. You know, the grocery stores are crammed the week of Thanksgiving. Always. I mean, the week of Thanksgiving, grocery stores are absolutely crazy. The best day to go grocery shopping is the day after Thanksgiving because they are not nearly, I mean, they're like empty. Excuse me. The grocery stores are empty. But now they're amping back up grocery stores, Walmarts, department stores, anything. Um, what did Tony say? Let's see. First, we'll do this one. Troy said, my mom would make Russian tea and hot chocolate mix. That's crazy. I never ever heard of this, or if I did, it just never stuck. And they were telling me the ingredients, and I was like, well, I have to try that because I love tea. So let me get the ingredients and see if I can make some of that. So that is my goal today, to do something, you know, non-stressful and just gonna sit back and kind of relax and again try to get rid of this headache that seems to be not going away very easily. I'm not going to do big gardens, just a couple of things. I want to let the gardens rest. We have plenty of food put up. Oh, that's awesome. So no stress on yourself. So that is super good. Tony, that is awesome. Don't forget to vote for your favorite or just vote Ginger. Oh, that's right. The Hay Bell Awards. Joey put the link in there. You can go to the Hay Bell Awards. And so they did all of these different, they did 5 different categories, and then they put up all of the nominees. And then out of those nominees, they narrowed all of them down to 3 in each category. So now we have to start all over and go vote again. So if you haven't already voted, Not for Nothing Homestead is nominated for 2 categories. One is the funniest short, and that is the one that was hysterical when I was cleaning out the pen. And there's those videos that you're like, I cannot believe I caught that on camera. That is just absolutely hysterical. So I was just filming the pool, cleaning out the ducks pen, cleaning out their pool. And Toby came in and then he sat on the ledge and I was like, yeah, you ready to get in, buddy? And he just took a big poop right there. And I was like, well, that was rude. Right after I'd cleaned that deck off, it looked so nice. Everything looked so good in there. And it was so funny. I was like, I cannot believe I caught that on camera. And then there is another category that we are nominated for. It is, I think it is Best Channel for Preserving, Homesteading and Preserving, I think it, or Gardens and Preserving. So if you haven't voted yet, please go vote for Not for Nothing Homestead. Now that we're in the top 3, hopefully we'll win one of the categories. That'll be fun. They're going to have the awards ceremony on December 30th, and it's going to be live, and they're going to do like a red carpet type thing, and it's going to be really fun. I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun to go watch that instead of, the Grammys or the Emmys or something, Golden Globes. I haven't watched any of those shows or had any Globe or Grammy parties in like years and years, just because they just got, you know, you guys all know they just got like too political, and you could almost predict who was going to win. Hey, Debbie. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. So glad that you came in. Wonderful to see you, and hopefully you're doing good this morning. I never heard of it either, or neither has my nurse. Yeah, it's crazy. Where is my headache? Right in the top of my head, James. Right here in the crown. It is just like right up there on the tippy top, and it just will not go away. Miss Lori from Whippoorwill Holler made a peanut butter hot chocolate with homemade marshmallow. Looks good. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Dang, I may have to go watch that. I don't even watch the CMA Awards anymore for the same reason. Yes, exactly. I don't either. Bowen, I saw some great clips, but I get some of them on my Instagram reels. I saw some great clips from some duets that were done and some funny little skits, but they've just gotten so political now, and it I don't even care to watch it anymore. When Ginger wins her first award, she promises to remember us a little bit. Oh, stop, Joey. You're so full of crap. I don't watch them either anymore, Jamie said. Yeah, they got to be it got to where it was just no fun anymore. The excitement was gone because there's just too much, here's my point of view. I'm going to throw it on you. And once you show me your point of view, I can't unsee it, and how nasty they were. I mean, like, I love Ashley Judd. I loved her in what was that movie that she was in that was so good with Tommy Lee Jones? Double Jeopardy. Absolutely love that movie. But once she just decided to go political and just start talking, I'm like, every time I see her, I see that, and that's a shame that they do that. So let's see. I lost my place here. Let's see. My TV hasn't been on since World Baseball Series. There you go. There you go. TV is never on, Tony said. So I just watched Not for Nothing Homestead on my cell these days. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Exactly. They are ridiculous. Yeah, all those award shows, they are just ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Tamra. Thank you. Thank you for voting. I watched Daniel Arms, and they went to a CMA, and he said it wasn't kid friendly, which made me sad. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing is kid friendly anymore. You have to be so super careful with anything that you watch or play or listen to. Hey, Nini Tam. She said, sorry I'm late. Good morning, Ginger, and everyone in chat. You are fine. You are fine, Nini Tam. Good morning to you. Hopefully you're doing good this morning. I'm watching Let's Make a Deal. It's funny. Those other ones, those older ones were so good. And all that humor and everything that they had was that they were just so funny. And it's just such a shame that we don't have any of those fun shows back anymore. Pinch the bridge of your nose very tightly. If you feel pressure build, then let go. Same with temples and 2 spots of the base of your skull. Okay. I was trying it while I was reading it. I'll have to remember that, and I will try that. I'll try those different, it sounds like pressure points. I will try those when we get done here today. I'm not sure. I'll look it up real quick. If Scott's going, Wendy said, wait, what? I kept checking your channel, never got the notification. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Wendy. I waited till the very last minute. I have had a headache since yesterday that just will not go away. It's not as bad this morning as it was yesterday, but you wake up in the morning and all the sinus stuff is going on. I have a feeling it has a lot to do with the weather. And just this crazy, and now it's going to rain here all day. So crazy weather. Yeah, I waited till the very last minute because I was like, can I get through this? Can I do it? But then I realized I'm not going to see you guys next week because Thursday is Christmas. So of course I won't be live on Christmas. So yes, good morning to you, Wendy. I'm so sorry that I had everybody scrambling and looking, and is she going? Is she not going? I don't see a post. I don't see a thumbnail. So the sinuses too. I think it has a lot to do with the weather and my sinuses. Lucy was funny. She was Lucille Ball. Oh my gosh, so funny. Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days. All of those were so funny. Absolutely loved them. James, that's how I get rid of hiccups. Seriously. Oh, Tamara, that's funny. I'm going back and rewatching old sitcoms, Full House, etc. Those were so funny too. I really enjoyed those. Yeah, we used to watch those with our kids. Gilmore Girls was my favorite show. Loved that. Some of the older ones that were fun were, of course, what's that one? Bionic Woman and the Bionic Man. Love those. Walker, Texas Ranger. Love those. Those were all good shows on a weekly basis that you could watch. Good morning. 1 week until Christmas. Beautiful friends. Yep, you got 1 week to get it done. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I appreciate it. I know you know that feeling when the weather comes in and it just catches you. Yes, I watched lots of old Westerns. Yes, those are all good too. There's another point in your hand that I can't remember, James said. It's like a pressure point. Is it the middle of your palm? I think I've seen that before too. And then I've seen something about holding an ice cube between your fingers and just hold it there for like a few minutes and see if that helps. If we turn on the tube, it's because we're watching YouTube on the big screen. Yeah, Tamara, I get that too. Yeah, and it's so much different watching it on the big screen. Oh, we have gotten into, it's not a kid-friendly one, but it's actually a really good series that I like called Landman. It's starring Billy Bob Thornton. I don't know if anybody else has gotten into that. It's on Paramount, but the DVD of the first season is out, and it is really good. Nina Tam saying good morning to everybody, and Wendy is saying good morning to everybody. Let's see. Yes, good, clean family shows. Always love those. Really did. Fuller House is kind of meh, though. I can understand that when they try to reboot stuff or remake stuff, it's so disappointing. It really is. Ginger, there's a sweet lady on YouTube. She was on Gilmore Girls. Yeah. Wendy, you were telling me that, and I was trying to figure out where she was in Gilmore Girls. Was she like an extra? Because I don't think she was one of the main characters that I can figure out. The Rifleman, yes, Joey loves the Rifleman. He really loves it. He loved to watch that show. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jerry and Susan. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I watch almost every morning. Little House on the Prairie. Oh, those were good too. I just hated how mean Nellie was to Laura. That was the one thing I could have probably done without. I just couldn't stand that she was so mean to her. Nancy, I'm saying good morning. Backyard 415. Good morning to you. Hopefully you're having a good day today, and hopefully your weather is a little bit better than mine because it's raining. And that's the predicted weather for the whole entire day. I had a flare up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, still having some issues. So see, yes, I knew you would know that. Sinus, head, all that, stuff. Yes, Jamie, I love the Rifleman. Nanny Tam loved it too. Joey did too. I haven't seen him chime in about that, but he loved the Rifleman too. Which one, Wendy? Believe it or not, I used to watch Gilmore Girls. Yes, I believe it. You like good shows, Bowen. And Gilmore Girls was funny. Okay, she was such a hoot in her quick-witted humor and all of the crazy little situations she got herself into. It was funny. Wendy, oh yeah, we watched Landman. Love Demi Moore. Yeah, she's well, first season she's kind of like here and there, but she's gonna be pretty predominant in the second season. And I haven't started watching that because we don't have a subscription to Paramount. I had done a free trial last year on Paramount and just binge watched Landman and loved it. And I know that the new one is out, but I went ahead and bought season 1, and Joey and I kind of binge watched it again. And so I can't wait to see what all is going to happen with that this year. Let's see. Penny's saying hello to everybody, and Jerry's saying hello to everybody. I started watching Landman, haven't finished first episode, but I think I'm going to like it. Oh, you're going to love it. Nanny Tam, you are really going to like it. I'm telling you, we both loved it. We both loved it. Let's see. Yay, Joey, me too. I'm not sure what that's for. I'm still hooked on MASH, but that's a 30-year-old addiction for me, says Debbie. Yes, MASH was a good one too. That one was funny as well. She wasn't a main, but she was in many episodes. Okay. Debbie, good morning. Oh, she's saying good morning to Debbie. I thought she was putting the name of the girl up. See, I'm telling you, I am not on my game this morning. The head, when your head starts hurting, it's like things take a while to filter through and get right. Penny is saying hello to Jerry and anyone else that I missed in chat. Chat is going faster than my eyes can see. I had the biggest crush on Mark McCain, the son on Rifleman. Yeah, he was a cute kid. He was, wasn't he? I was so embarrassed. I met a friend yesterday and I about passed out. I met a friend yesterday and about passed out, huh? I'm not sure what that is. Hey, Ace, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Everybody is saying hello to you and good morning. The Texan. Was that a show too? Did I not know that? Katie Cottrell, late bloomer, she was in Cheers, Wings, and other shows as well. She is so precious. I saw her at the Heirloom Expo in California 2017. Nice. Yeah. We all there are different kinds of people that we end up seeing, when you see stars and you get starstruck, especially when they're local. Debbie said, hello, everyone in chat. I'm at work. Merry Christmas and love to you all. Well, love to you too. And I hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas if I don't see you before then. Did anyone like Quantum Leap? Yes, I liked that one. Yes, the Texan is an old Western ginger. Okay. All right. I felt like it was something I knew, but just couldn't put my finger on it. I'd gotten sick when I was out with my friend. Flare-ups can happen. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Wendy. I have the complete series, Nanny Tam, of Quantum Leap. Oh, yeah. All those older shows were so good. Excuse me. Look at her coffee refill, Jamie said. All she had to do was do one emoji and a word, and we all can relate. Coffee refill. Headed that way. Yes. Good for you. I don't blame you. I'm running on coffee too. Oh, thank you, Nanny Tam. Yes, hit that thumbs up, guys. And I haven't seen if Scott is going live today or not, but I will check real quick here. Is anybody traveling for Christmas or is everybody staying home? We are staying put. I usually like to stay put, really stay put on New Year's because that's the travel day that is, really bad. So let's see. I am looking up Scott to see if he is going to go live today. I'm not sure if he is still sick. I think I saw him briefly the other day on a live, and he sounded, oh my goodness, he sounded so bad, and I felt so sorry for him. I don't see a live set up for today, but you can check over and make sure you keep checking over there, usually as is Procrastination Thursday on. Ginger, if you think it's sinus bridge of the nose is a good probability, make sure you pinch it tightly and let the pressure build before releasing slowly. Okay, I will do that, James. Thank you. Tamara said we are traveling after Christmas on the weekend. Okay. And Jamie said staying home. Yeah, we are too. I have you now. Welcome to the community. Oh, she's talking to Ace. So yeah, if you are traveling, please be careful. And it's not a race. You don't have to be the first one, you don't have to be the first one at the stoplight. You don't have to be the fastest one in the left lane. Just go at a pace. And that way, you can avoid all those accidents. So, and it sounds like Tony is staying home, but Angie is traveling. So definitely prayers for her and her travels and anybody else that's traveling. Wendy said, we are going to my mom. She's about 25 miles away, so it's close. Oh, good. So you don't have to get on any like major highways or anything like that. That's awesome. Scotty said, going to my nephew's one town over. So that's good. You're not going too far. We used to travel from Gainesville to Orlando, which was about an hour and a half to 2 hours trip. But then on Thanksgiving Day, it usually took about 3. I mean, it was crazy, but we did that every year for Thanksgiving for years and years. And then we moved up here. So it's a little bit hard to go to Orlando from here. It's not just a 2-hour trip anymore. Oh, good morning, Kathy. Hopefully you're doing good this morning and everything's going well. How's your weather? Are you raining all day today too? Wendy said, good morning, Kathy. I was thinking about you this morning. At this point, I have no plans since I got hurt, Virginia said. And I don't blame you. And you do a lot of baking and all of that. So you probably need to, if you're still doing more baking, you need to bake and rest and bake and rest because that little, I can't remember if you broke your tailbone or if you just fractured it. I know you fell, and I hope you're getting around a little bit better. I'm sure the first couple of days afterwards were well, I wanted to say a pain in the butt, but that is obviously where the pain is going to come from. But it was a pain. So, and then you just got to keep working through it. I have to work Christmas Eve, Kathy said, and Christmas Day. I drive an hour, each way, but there probably won't be a lot of traffic. Oh, I hope not, Kathy. I hope it's like the roads are scarce for you. Yes, I'm with Tamara. I hope they come to you, not just to help, but they will come to you to visit and do Christmas. Kathy said, yes, Rain. Yeah, it's all day, folks. It is all day long here. Well, we have to go up 100 or I-35, sorry, for a chunk of the trip, but it's still north, not so bad. Okay. Yeah, I hear it. It's just started raining again. So yeah, it's going to be this way all day, on and off and on and off. So I have my hoodie for when I go out, cover my head so I don't get soaking wet. I don't want to end up with a cold and make this, whatever this is going on in my head, even worse. Ugh, that would be nuts. Yeah, Scotty, everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing good. Oh goodness, she said she fainted. And that's what happened. She fainted and then she broke her tailbone. Oh, yep. Everybody's got prayers up for you, Virginia. That is scary. It is very scary. Jerry is saying good morning to Kathy. Roads were bare on Thanksgiving Day when I worked. I bet. Wow, you have to work all the holidays. Man, that stinks. I am so sorry. But I've been in that position before where I worked somewhere that I had to work the holidays too, and it is no bueno. But like unless you're working in a department store on Black Friday, it's not really too bad. It's just kind of boring, but you have to be there. Rebecca said, I wanted to let you all know that if I receive a Christmas card from you, I will send one back. They're probably going to be late. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. We need some rain. The wind is strong today. Yeah, we had some strong winds last week, Wendy, that were pretty darn bad. Well, if you guys watch the videos of us putting the stuff together and getting the bed ready, those two videos that were connected, like part 1 and part 2, the winds were absolutely horrible. It was pretty outside. The sun was shining. You could feel the warmth on your skin when you went outside, but that wind would just, when it came, it would just rip right through your clothes. It was terrible. Ed said, I have to work on Christmas morning. Dang, I'm sorry. Did anyone see Carol Blessed to Crochet reach 2,000 subs and crocheted for 20 minutes in the snow? So funny. Oh my gosh, I did not see that. That is hysterical. That was her challenge, and if she met her challenge of 2,000 subs, that's funny. My daughter is having Christmas this year at her house, Penny says. Oh, and it's only 45 minutes from me. I will be driving the back roads to get there, so I don't have to drive the busy freeway craziness. You know, that's so funny that you say that, Penny, because every year during Jeep Fest and all the festivals that we have around here, we've got the Apple Festival. There's another one. I can't remember what it's called. There's like 2 or 3. There's one in every town that's local to us around, and they alternate weeks. We do not travel on the main highway on those festival weekends. We take all the back roads, and sometimes even the back roads are a little bit busier. And I'm sure it's because all the other locals are taking the back roads because they know those big roads are going to be busy as well. So I can completely understand and relate. So Wendy is sending hugs to Virginia, and Jamie is sending up prayers as well. And Virginia said, thanks everyone. Nanny Tam is praying for you. I missed her live, Nanny Tam. I'm excited for her. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. And that is a great accomplishment. Yes, Tamara, safe travels for everyone traveling, including yourself, because you're traveling too. So safe travels for you. I work Monday through Friday, and all the holidays fall on those days. I know it sucks, but it's double time, so I will take it. Oh, wow. We plan our holiday hosting in the evening. Since I work, it's all good. Oh, wow. That does seem like that would work out good. Ginger, I was drooling looking at those beds. I know it's an awesome little stack. I absolutely love it. And I left a link in the description box and a code because you get 10% off. And that's a big deal when you're ordering, raised beds. And that quality of it is really good. I thought maybe it might be, some like thin tin or something like. It's not. It's thick. It's nice. So I'm very excited for spring. I know that Tony has some hugelkultur beds. So I may go back and watch a couple of his videos when he started those to kind of see how he did it. And I'm going to mimic that, at least in that center huge bed. The two side taller beds, I think probably might do some sticks and stuff in the bottom. I've seen people put fill a not a milk crate, like a milk jug, just put a milk jug in there to create, to fill some of that space, so you're not putting so much dirt in there. Because if I had to fill all 5 beds with dirt, man, that would be a lot. Jamie said Walmart is closed on Christmas Day. Well, it's about dang time, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if they weren't before, but I think it felt to me like Walmart was like always open because they were always trying to get that, other sale, that next sale. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So I'm glad they're closed on Christmas Day. Kathy is praying for you, Virginia. Tamara said we are under a burn ban today. It's going to get to upper 50s today. Oh, wow. Is that mainly because there's no humidity in the air and then you got wind? I'm assuming. Because I got a notification about that like 3 or 4 days ago. Also, and it said because of the humidity and the wind, no burns. I promise I will. God's always in my car alongside me, Wendy. Oh, that is awesome. That's good. That's the person you need in your car with you. We have fire risks. Tamara scares me. Yeah, I know. I'm sure it does, Wendy. I'm sure it gets you a little bit on edge. The winds are getting it, Tamara said. Stay safe, Wendy. Yes, absolutely. Ginger, traffic in Georgia is insane. Yes, it is. That's why you don't want to go anywhere. And we're at the top of Georgia. So if you want to go anywhere south, if you don't have to drive 2 hours out of your way, you have to go through Atlanta. And that's the thing that's always the kicker, getting through Atlanta. It is horrible. Well, actually, Atlanta has not, I won't say it's eased up, but it's kind of gotten filtered a little bit better. It's McDonough and Jonesboro, which is after that going south, that has now become the congestion nightmare that everybody doesn't want to sit in. I am praying. Wendy said, yes, prayers up for all them over there experiencing all those bad winds. We are going a short distance, Tamara said. Well, good. I'm glad. We got rain and wind moving in this evening, Jamie said. My 7-year-old great-granddaughter performed Mary Did You Know in sign language. So proud of her. What, Nanny Tam? That is awesome. So good. We need help, Okies. Eden, he is such a neat friend. Okay. Well, Wendy, I think you are a mod. You are welcome to drop his link if you would like. Always watching our 36912 people driving crazy today. Yeah. You got to definitely have your head on a swivel. Everybody's saying awesome. Can never have enough raised beds. Ain't that the truth, Jamie? You can't. Especially in this Georgia soil. And I guess you guys got somewhat of the same soil that's bad like that too. I'm going to add cow manure to mine now. Jamie said, you got to let that stuff cool a year. So Wendy said, that's what we do here. Hugelkultur beds, except the real shallow beds. Yeah, those 2 end ones are they're pretty shallow. Excuse me. So I should be able to get away with just putting dirt, but the 3 center ones, particularly the middle one, is just huge. And I think it would just be it would behoove me, let me use a big word this morning, it would behoove me to just, fill it with some sticks and some branches because we got plenty of those around here. I watched a tree fall the other day. Oh my gosh. It was probably 70, 80 yards away. But I heard that cracking and the wind was really bad. And I heard that, and I thought, when you hear that sound, you know exactly what it is. So I immediately went out. I was on the porch. I immediately went out on the deck and I was looking around because I heard it and but the wind is whipping around too. So you're like, where did that come from? Because everything echoes. We're kind of like in a little holler here. So everything echoes. So you never know. It could be over here and you're hearing it from over here. So I went out and I started looking around and I actually watched this huge tree fall and it fell this way, but it's like, again, it's like 80 yards away. So 70, 80 yards away. So the base of it is even further, but I watched it fall and the boom hit and we were like, wow, that is crazy. It shakes the ground and all because of the wind. All because of the wind. But I got plenty of sticks and stuff to fill that bed from just that. I just ordered 2 more raised beds. Not sure where I'm putting them, but I have them. That is awesome. Yep. I put mine in my survival seeds garden. So hopefully it's going to add some more area for me to put some more things up next year. I'm excited about that. Yes, the wind factor, Tamara, is terrible. It's not really bad. I felt it kind of picking up right before I started the live. But the rain is what we're getting all day today. Everybody's saying that is awesome, Nanny Tam. I have 2 empty beds. Oh, Jamie, you better start filling them. Start throwing some sticks and stuff in there. Nice. I'm getting some for Christmas, Kathy. That's what Wendy said to you. Thanks, y'all. I'm waiting on permission to upload the video. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. We would love to watch it. So excited. Can't wait. Yes. Jamie said, can't wait, Nanny Tam. We will have strong winds tomorrow from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. You guys better be careful. Kathy said, that's awesome, Wendy. We ordered a couple a month ago to build up to what we need for the spring garden this year. Yeah. Troy said, I think I'm going to make chocolate and peanut butter fudge pinwheels today. Just have to have something to do. No, I understand. You get kind of cabin fever when it's a rainy day inside. And I know you're trying to rest up from your surgery and everything. But yet you don't want to go out and do anything, but yet, I got a piece of hair that's going crazy. Okay, let me fix that. Who else is that bothering? But you want something to do. You just don't want to sit there. When I was on bed rest with the twins, I was going stir crazy, absolutely stir crazy. And I was on bed rest for probably 6 weeks before they ended up coming 10 weeks early. But yeah, that was nuts. So I understand the stir crazy thing. You want to do something. You're like, I want to do something. I just can't keep sitting here. I hope my granddaughter will say yes, hoping. Oh, I hope so too. Tell her we'd love to see it. Say all of my YouTube friends would really love to see that. And I know that Wendy would too. Wendy does a lot of sign language with her daughter. We built the outside of our home fireproof, Wendy said. I know we are extreme, but after enduring a fire, it changes you. We did metal roofing, concrete soffit, and brick and rock. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it does change the way you think about things. My little town is ridiculous through the holidays. Wow. Yeah. Your home is good then, Wendy. Yes, absolutely. Kathy said ours is limestone, so we have to use raised bed. Yeah, we've just got this orange Georgia clay, and everywhere you turn, there's a rock. and it's nuts. It's every time you try to dig, you hit a rock. It feels like you hit a rock. So it's crazy. Oh, nice, Nanny Tim. I am fluent in sign language. When this is Wendy saying this, my youngest is deaf. I have had a hard time signing now with my arthritis and injuries. Sign language is beautiful. And Nanny Tim said, that was an awesome video, Ginger raised beds. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, gotta let it set. Yep. Yeah. And Ginger, I posted a short on Instagram that might make you giggle. Okay, I'm gonna have to go watch that, James. Penny said to Kathy, you too, if you're going to be driving on Christmas as well, thank you for caring for me. Your heart is so full of love. Yes, that is so true. That is so true. Ginger, we used cardboard on the bottom. Yes, I have, but I have ground cover down already. Then layered with pine bark, leaves, straw, then started adding soils. That way the bottom layers have time to break down over time. Yes. And now is the perfect time for me to do that because it can all get nice and patted down over the winter and frozen in and all of it. And then next year, or in spring next year, I'll be ready and set to throw some new soil in there and hopefully get some good things going. We didn't even know she was learning sign language, Wendy. Her teacher helped her keep it a secret. It was so awesome. Oh, I love those little surprises at some of the pageants or events that they have at schools. That's so awesome. Our home will be safe, but greenhouses and chicken run trees beds will be at risk, plus orchards and berries. But your house will be good, and you won't have to go through that again. Because I know you went through all of that and then just unpacked that and then kind of had to relive it a little bit again because a lot of it still had some smoke damage. I just counted my Christmas cards. They're going out today. I have 9 of them. Awesome, Rebecca. Glad it didn't fall on anything. Yes. Yes, now you have wood for your beds. Yes, I do, Tamara. You're right. It was kind of scary to watch it fall, though. I mean, you watch that fall and you think, that'd have been a little bit closer. So it is kind of a eye opener, maybe look around and see what kind of trees you got that are dead and get rid of them now instead of in the summer when they're all heavy and full of leaves and branches, brand new branches and stuff. Nanny Tam said raining here too since around 7 a.m. Yep, I woke up to hearing it on the tin roof this morning. Calling for wind gusts 30 to 50 miles an hour, Jamie said. Wow, you look beautiful. Oh, thank you, Wendy. My head is pounding right now. And it's crazy because when you get a headache, it's like when you talk, it like thumps with when you're speaking. It's weird. But I'm trying to work through it. Because I just can't sit there. We may have gotten a sprinkle of rain, but nothing to even really speak about is what James said. Oh gosh, we got some. Let's see. Oh, I thought maybe that was somebody saying something to me to say online. Do you take an hour to do your hair, Ginger? No. This is what I woke up with this morning. This is it. What's up, Charles said. Good morning, Charles. Good morning to you. Excuse me. I hope you are doing good this morning. We were just talking about survival seeds a few minutes ago because I got a brand new raised bed that went in my survival seeds garden, and I am super excited for spring. And it's only December. Sorry, I had to get a little drink. Has anybody heard from Rebecca at Suburban Hillbilly? I have not lately. I know she was out for a while, and then Derek and I both reached out to her, and I'd seen her come back in a little bit to some lives, but I haven't seen her in the last, probably before Thanksgiving, maybe even. So yeah, it's been a bit since I have heard from her or seen her. Yes, rocks and lava clay. Yeah, I have that too. We don't know how the rock thing is. We don't have any rocks here. I have some you can have, Jerry, if you'd like some. So lots of roots from all the trees. Yes. We had a lot of trees on this property. There were before we bought it. So what we're experiencing now, because the people before us, like right before we bought it, um, they must have tried to harvest some of the trees and stuff to try to maybe help pay for the land or something like, I don't know. But anyways, then they ended up selling it. But we're now finding, we were finding all the stumps for the longest time. Now we're finding all these holes and little craters because that's where the stumps have now disintegrated into nothing over the course of the years. And so now you'll just be walking along and poop, you go into a hole. So you got to be really careful walking around here. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Ginger, just load your rocks and bring them on over. I will take them, Wendy said. I would love to do that, Wendy. It's a little ways away to get those to you, though. But I wish I could because I've got plenty. And you lived in Georgia, Wendy, so you know how it is. My chickens looked at the snow and said, nope, not touching it. Jamie said, yeah, I watched a short of somebody letting their ducks out in the snow. And they opened the door and the ducks waddled out of this little house, looked around and waddled right back in. It was so funny. They were like, nope, not having it. Can't touch this. Yes, I love that song too. The ATM sign language actually helps hearing kids in school and life. I encourage her to keep learning. They need sign language interpreters. The pay is very good. Yeah, and some of them on the news they're very bad. So tell her to learn it and learn it right, and she'll be set. She will be set. I have a nephew who started losing his hearing around 5 years old, so he went through school for deaf children. He's fluent in sign language now. As a young man, he has a cochlear implants. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Tamara, that is so awesome. And Wendy said that. Very neat, Tamara. My 5 Great Danes are getting pretty upset with me, Penny said. They think I'm starving them. I need to go feed them before move my furniture back. Be back. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, Christy. Hey, sorry I couldn't be here earlier. No, you're fine. Listen, we're all busy. This is we're in crunch mode here for those people going into Christmas, and who have a few things that they still have left to do, and you don't want to. I'm telling you, the story yesterday was not fun. And again, it's not usually that bad on that time of day on a Wednesday. It's not usually that bad, but it was crowded yesterday. And it's like, when I would go that time of day and I would not take anybody with me. Everybody would stay home. It seemed like everybody and the whole family was there with running around with each cart. You got 6 people crowded around, walking around somebody pushing a cart. And it's not because, they're little kids and they can't stay at home. These are adults. I'm like, why are you send one person to the store. That's all you need to do. Just send one, maybe 2. The second one is a backup for that last minute thing. You got to have them run back and get. But other than that, you don't have to bring 9 people to the store and surround the cart and everybody, you don't need to do that. Yeah, you better feed them babies before they get mad at you. I know very little sign, but I know a lot of stuff most would never use. Uh-oh. He probably knows the bad words. Let's see. Everybody's saying good morning. to Christy and to Charles. And Monday, I will wear my Digging in the Word merch, so I will take some pictures. Oh, I can't wait to see them, Scotty. I can't wait to see. I know that you said that on Monday that you and Karen both had ordered some, and I am so excited to see you guys in your Digging in the Word merch. Joey, did you get my email I sent from your channel? Joey's going to have to look into that. I know I was teasing you. I would take them, though. Wendy said, Scotty, the Doge sweatshirt looks awesome. Oh, I guess maybe he saw it already. Maybe he saw the email. Scott, you went to my junk mail. I fixed that. Yes. Merry Christmas, everybody. Jamie said hubby's out making sure things will start up. I understand that. You got to make sure everything is good. Wendy said, I am crocheting slowly. Super scrubbies. I need to do a video. Oh, absolutely. Christy said, and I see their friends and they stand in the middle of the aisles talking. I know. That's nuts too, because the friend has a buggy. So we've like gridlocked the whole entire main aisle because you guys want to chitty chat. And then when somebody finally catches your eye, or you catch somebody's eye and they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Well, you've been standing there and you're blocking the aisle. So totally get that, Christy. I'm 100% in there. Ginger for president. First thing, change how many go to the store. I know, right? It's nuts. But why at this time of the year do you want to overpack the car and take a bunch of people where you're going to buy a bunch of groceries and you have nowhere to put all of it? They bring the whole family and then congregate in the aisles. Absolutely, Jamie. And girl, you know what I'm talking about. Starbucks used to host deaf coffee clubs if you want to learn sign language. Oh, that would be cool. Look at Scotty's avatar. Oh, okay. I will do that. Don't forget to go vote. Yes, Tamara, thank you. Don't forget to go vote. Here's the link we're in 2 categories in the Hay Bale Awards. So go vote for Not for Nothing Homestead. And hopefully we'll win one of those Hay Bale Awards on December 30th when they do the live announcement of who the winners are. Both parents of my son's best friend were deaf. My son started learning sign language in the 6th grade. That's awesome. I love that. Driving home now, but still listening. Thank you, Kathy. I might crochet little Levi a sweater. Oh, that would be so cute. Being out there in the snow with his little sweater on. I've seen this before I let you guys go. I have seen this not a meme. It was a reel. If anybody has a cat and they put a sweater on a cat, have you seen what cats do when you put a sweater on them? It's like they get the sweater on and then they try to take a step and then they just fall over like they're dead. Apparently, cats hate sweaters or, any kind of little jackets or raincoats. They can't stand them. Or either that or they would pick their feet up like this, trying to walk. And it was that was the funniest reel I have ever seen. I will forward Scotty's email. Ginger, take a look real quick. Oh, okay. I will do that. Let's see. Nope, I do not have anything yet, Joey. You know how our service is out here. It's a little bit slower, but I don't have anything. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see if I can get the picture, and then we will say sayonara to everybody. Oh, look at there. Look at him in his Doge shirt. That is awesome. Good job, Scotty. I love it. That is so cool. That thing looks good. That looks good. Oh, there is Miss Ann Dale. I see her. Yes, my cat doesn't like sweaters. Okay, so that really is a true thing, huh, Wendy? My cats would never tolerate a sweater, Christy said. Um, he said, "Sent." I got it. Thank you, dear. Um, oh gosh, catching the tail end. Love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, I got it, Joey. So yeah, don't forget, guys, go vote. Go vote for Not For Nothing Homestead in both their categories that they're nominated for. I'm talking about myself like I'm in the third person. Go vote for us if you haven't already. Joey put the link in there for the Hay Bell Awards. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Even with me and my little headache, or you guys have cheered me up. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to try to do the pressure point thing that James was talking about and see if maybe I can get a little bit of relief from this headache. So I love you all. Again, no craft and chat next Thursday because it's Christmas Day. But no, you can't vote again, Nanny Tim. You can only vote once. Well, I mean, they voted to get the top 3. Now that they have the top 3, then you got to go vote for the top 3 of which one you want to win. So if you already voted the second time for the top 3, then no, you can't. But if you haven't done that, then make sure you go do that. Hey, Johnny, we will see you guys tonight for Homestead Hangout. Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate that. Oh, and Dale says try some magnesium. Gosh, what? You know, it's not until somebody says, have you already tried this, that you're like, oh, why didn't I try that? I'm going to do that, Miss Ann. I'm going to do that. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to all of you. We love you. I'm sure I'll see you out there on the YouTube streets this week and this weekend. And see you Monday night for Digging in the Word. So we love you. God bless. And we'll see you guys later. So safe travels to everybody.